Oh, I'm saying I do have a constant food argument about what's better, fucking Zaxby's or Raising Cane's. I have that constant food argument.
How do we even get there? Like,
I've never had one, and I'll make my little argument quick because I had Cane's for the first time the other day, maybe like a couple weeks ago. That shit is mid as fuck. I am so upset. I'm just actually I got a food argument too, but we can get into that after that.
No, I want to weigh on this because first of all, I don't know I never raised cane, so I never ate none of it, so I don't know nothing about
the
that.
sauce is supposed to be okay, but it tastes like ghetto sauce to me.
All right, so what about the cookout? So this is a southern fast food restaurant argument. So every time I go down south, and it's normally with my softball team, we go down south for tournaments, whatever the case may be, but. And it'd be like, yo, and I'll tell everybody, yo, I gotta go to Zaxby's before we leave. It's just like, why? It's shit trash. It's like, y'all tripping. But, and I always say, if I had enough money, I'd bring a Zaxby's up here to Baltimore and watch Chick-fil-A crumble. I think that's how good Zaxby's is.
Okay. So as a person who has ate in Zaxby's and the other one you just mentioned, the no church on Sundays niggas. What's the name of the company again?
Raising Cane's.
No, not Raising Cane's. Not Cookouts. The one that ain't open on Sundays. Ezekiel's.
Chick-fil-A.
Jesus. Yeah, Jesus chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. No church on Sunday. So like what I had them and I had Zaxby's. I feel like this is some real fat boy shit that we starting with, right? This is really crazy.
Hey, listen.
Chick-fil-A is more consistent with great fried, tasty chicken sandwiches that don't taste greasy.
Okay.
I agree.
Zaxby's is delicious, but it's a little greasy, and I prefer Zaxby chicken strips over a chicken sandwich if I'm dealing with Zaxby's.
I agree with that.
Whereas I enjoy the sandwich over the strips and Chick-fil-A.
The thing about Zaxby's is you get more of a variety too. So Zaxby's you get the wings, which are crazy, and the fries are better too. Like I just say, and then even the Zaxby sauce, even down to if you compare the Zaxby sauce and the Chick-fil-A sauce, the Zaxby sauce is by far. I just feel like Zaxby's would murder Chick-fil-A out of the water.
So you trying to tell me
yes, sir,
that you enjoy Zaxby sauce more than that delicious Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
What kind of sauce is it? I never had it before.
It's like a creamy.
I like creamy.
It's a creamy pink sauce. It's
pink.
It's
good.
just
It's tough to
delicious
explain.
shit. I don't even know how to.
It's good as shit.
Because I ain't had it in a while, so I can't. If I had it recently, I'd have been able to be like, "Yo, it's this with that." But I haven't. But I know it's delicious because every time I went to Zaxby's, I had to get some Zaxby sauce.
It come with every meal. They don't even ask you what kind of sauce. They just automatically give you.
They just give you.
Got you.
And you dip your fries in it. You dip your chicken in it. You know what I'm saying? You dip your napkins in it.
You dip everything in it.
Yeah, you just dip everything.
The box that the sandwich came in.
You dip your soda in it. Like it just makes everything taste better. Straw in it. You know,
everything going in your fingers.
Pour it over the ice cubes.
Put some nipples in it. You know what I mean? Drizzle it on a clit. You know what I mean? It's just everything.
Fucking delicious.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all crazy.
Listen, I'm a Zaxby's fan, bro. If I can figure out how to bring one up here, I put it right next to a Chick-fil-A and see what they do.
I was gonna say put it in front of Raisins Cane's because that was crazy.
Word. Now, what's your food?
I got really excited this week because I was like I had to stop and get some gas, and I saw that Rofo started selling like pretzels and shit, right?
Oh Lord.
So I was like, all right, bet, let me get a pretzel. I hadn't had a pretzel in like years, so I was like, let me get a pretzel. And I took a bite of it, and I was like, why the fuck is it so much salt on it?
Oh, yeah, you got rub some of that salt off.
It was just...
It's over 30. You got over 30 taste buds now. Yeah. So now that over 30 taste buds, that's because there's always a lot of salt on a pretzel.
And I realized that's why I never liked pretzels because of that. Why the fuck y'all okay with that?
Because that's the whole point
rub the
of
salt
it.
off. Why are y'all putting so much salt on there to begin with?
You shouldn't eat
why
it. If you ain't with the salt, you shouldn't even eat pretzels.
I'm not
just
no
don't
more.
even. Yeah, just wrap it up.
But why y'all just okay with this?
I rub it off. You know what I mean?
Why? Why don't you just
That's
say?
like when you go to Auntie Anne's. You know, my mom said, "Oh, it's funny as shit." Every time we go to Auntie Anne's when I was younger, my mother used to always say, "Yeah, let me get the not salted pretzel." I'd be like, "Nah, give me the salted joint." And now, non-salted joints,
Yeah,
over 30.
crazy.
Over
Well,
30.
I give you that because when you know when you used to make your tea and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now that tea be cracked, yo. That tea cracked now, shorty. I don't need all that.
Ain't got no sugar in it, yo. Now you be like, man, I don't need all this goddamn sugar.
All that sweet shit. Like I don't do a bunch of donuts and shit no more. I don't do that shit no more.
Nope.
All that shit. Like, if it's too sweet, I can feel it. I can taste it. Like it's just too sweet. Like nope. I can't do it no more.
Niggas bought a big box of donuts and brought it right to me on the job. It's like, hey, fat boy, here you go. I'm like, I'm good. Niggas was mad. Like, I spent all this money on this. I ain't that shit, nigga. I'm cool. Do you not see me drinking unsweet tea, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't want none of that.
Oh my god! All right, so we back. That was an ignorant intro combo. Shout out to Pill. Yo, we back. Aries Lounge. It's Saturday. 6:38. We would have been here at 6, but Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It's just a Hollywood nigga in here. We set a time, they blow past it. Like, they just come in where they want, fur coats and shit. Yo, my bottled water ain't good enough. They brought their own water. They brought their own everything. So I was like, shout out to them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got a lot to talk about. We don't really have anything to talk about. But I just can't wait to pour my life out because I want to share some real shit, but I feel like it's later. So just make sure y'all stay tapped in. If y'all got questions, put them in the comments. Yo, if there's stuff y'all want us to talk about, put it in the comments. Sign up on the Patreon, patreon.com/VVC Life is on there right now. Don't forget, we got a bunch of new stuff coming. We just dropped 2 hours of comedy. Shout out to my girl, Tippy Tall Girl. Did y'all get a chance to check out any of that stand-up?
Mm-hmm. Not yet.
Damn, Pill, what's up, man?
Not yet. I saw the joint that we posted from last week. I watched a little bit of that. Mm-hmm. I ain't watching it. I ain't see that yet.
How arrogant. He said, I saw the shit that I was on. I watched a little bit of that, but fuck the rest of your little VVC stuff. I got you, Pill.
Crazy
I feel
work.
you.
I gotta get my VVC tattoo.
Yeah, right. That's gonna happen. Just like us going to Cancun to do the podcast.
No,
that ain't never
Cancun.
gonna happen.
It was Puerto Rico, San Juan. That's what it was.
Rico.
Congratulations. Oh, happy birthday, Pill.
It was last week.
It was on Monday.
It was Monday, nigga. Technically this week.
Yeah, something like
How old are you now?
32. Something like that.
It's getting bad out here.
After 30, I stopped counting.
You did.
I did.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Kate, what's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
He's got the big fiery sunglasses. Yo, she's
celebrity. Hollywood,
nigga.
Hollywood.
2 episodes on camera and she is out of here. Like, next thing you know, I'm gonna text her, "What's up, Kate? You have to speak to my agent." There we go.
It's just gonna forward straight to the agent.
Right.
The message come back to the phone.
Right. Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. It seems like you were trying to get in touch with our client. Is there anything I can do for you today? Like, oh man,
she's booked from this day to this day to this day.
Right.
You have to text back later to see if anything opened up.
Right, for real.
During my business hours.
Yeah, right. We propose a small change from Aries Lounge to Kate's Lounge. Oh, God. Shit.
That's funny.
Yeah. She gonna start emailing me her rider the day before the show. This is what I'll need to pod today.
Please have this ready.
Right.
Please have all these things ready and laid out.
Facts. I want my coffee at 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
Spelled
if it's
just like that, too.
below that, coffee.
Right? Coffee.
If it's anything below 120, I'll walk out. If it's anything over 120, I'll walk out. Pretty much everything ends with I'll walk out.
My chair must be fluffed to this.
Yeah, right.
It is comfortable. If it's
Having Mariah Carey on this bitch.
Hell yeah. freshly cut flowers every week. I need an on-call masseuse at all times.
Absolutely.
Just walk out in the middle of the pod. I gotta get a massage. I'll be right.
Y'all are stressing me out. I gotta
Stressing me out. This is too much. This is too much.
Too much. These lights are too bright.
Where's my coffee?
Where's my coffee?
Anyway, oh my God. So, so what you been doing all week? Yeah, because it wasn't your birthday. So,
Nah.
How did you survive? How did you do it?
No, I had a good week. Just working and whatnot. I feel like I had like a lot of conversations with people. Like,
That's good.
yeah, I had like
Or not.
You know how life is boring when she's like, I had conversation. You did? Wow. When did that happen? Like, you actually talk to people?
yeah, I actually talk to people.
And
It's
that's
crazy.
either a good thing or a bad thing. We just
No,
don't know
facts.
yet.
I mean this in a positive sense.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good,
Gotcha.
good.
I
Nobody
talked
heartbroken this week.
Yeah, nobody bothered me this week. I had a one-on-one with my boss. She told me she was proud of me. I was doing a great job. That felt good. I talked to somebody who highly recommended me for, like, we had a great conversation about him. And then I talked to him later. That was great.
Nice. He nice.
Talked to another one of my business partners. We had like a good conversation. She had my back.
Yeah.
He was dancing in the corner.
He's like, yo.
We be riding like I saw him, but in my head I was just.
I was telling you get right. I was telling you get right.
No, I appreciate you. Once I realized it.
No, you was cool. All you had to do was
Just a little adjustment.
Just
a little-
It's a little adjustment.
No, I got you.
We had it.
Go ahead, put him back on.
My bad. What was I saying though?
I just noticed she done had 2 pairs of sunglasses on in the same episode. She switching them. What are you just switching them out at different times?
Yeah. It's a part of her agent.
One pair on and then another pair on.
It's the part of the agent process.
Nah.
On call
Just switching a
dressing
different
room.
part of my outfit throughout the fucking pod.
Different personality.
Right. It
This the
starts
serious
with the
kid.
glasses. Next thing you know, I have a different coat on.
I was thinking about coming in here with the jacket and no shirt, just on some Rockstar podcast
What's
and
that
shit.
nigga's name? He be doing that on his podcast.
Sound like some LL Cool J type shit.
And I know I don't watch it because I ain't watching no nigga with his shirt off.
Yeah, he been wearing like a
fuck I look
fucking
like?
business jacket with no shirt on. I saw him interview Nicki. Who else? Kevin Hart. Apparently, he interviewed Chris Brown too. I ain't see that one yet. I was looking at it while I was cleaning the kitchen.
A shirtless nigga.
Yeah.
So he on the pod with no shirt
He
on.
ignorant, yeah.
In an interview. Oh, you talking about Funny Marco?
Yeah, that.
I know
nigga.
you talking about. Yeah, I got you.
As soon as I say he ignorant.
I'm about to say this nigga gay, but no, Funny Marco not gay. He borderline. I mean, he might suck dick and fuck bitches, but I don't know. Like,
That
we'll
makes
see.
him gay
We'll see.
though.
No.
Hey, yeah.
Huh?
That makes him gay though, right?
Well, him not wearing a shirt?
No, him sucking dick and fucking bitches. That makes him
Yeah,
gay.
technically.
Oh, all right, that's what I
Yeah,
do.
technically. That'll make him bisexual.
Bisexual.
That's kind of like
Or
that's not-
pansexual.
Yeah, that's
no,
not.
nope,
I don't want no
nope,
beef.
Nope,
I don't want no beef with the alphabet
Nope,
game.
nope, yeah, because they different.
It's a deepness to it, you know.
I mean,
That's what she said.
yeah, well.
All right, so everybody got your back. So what do you like? Are you gearing up for some kind of corporate takeover or something like that?
Nah. I feel like
You just getting people on your side?
It was just random conversations that were brought up to me. Like I had a conversation with my neighbor today.
That's what's up.
Yeah, like she called me. She was trying to apologize for some noise. I was like, girl, don't even sweat it. Like we talked on the phone like an hour and a half. And she was just like, I'm so grateful that you are my neighbor. And it's just a good positive week. You know what I mean? A lot of good affirmations. You know,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
so grateful right before Thanksgiving. Ain't that something?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What
think
you
it's a
what
good
you doing for Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
Good. You coming over here because I ain't got nobody to hang out with on
I was
Thanksgiving.
about to say I might see family, but that's like a trip and a half. They in Waldorf.
Tripping out.
Hey,
Yeah.
Waldorf. That ain't nothing. That's an hour away.
Okay.
You gotta do an hour like it's
Well, it's
nothing.
a trip and a half, so
What? It's an hour and a
it's a
half.
drive there and a drive back.
Counting the blunts.
Oh yeah, count the
blunts.
blunts.
It's a blunt for every 30 minutes. How many blunts do you? How much blunt? How many blunts you gonna smoke in an hour and a half?
It depends on what
Just
I'm doing.
depends if it's
Yeah.
already rolled. Depends on
If they already roll.
I mean, you can just keep smoking them back to back.
That's true.
If you got 5 of them, that 5 might not last the ride.
I try to be strategic.
You gonna smoke you gonna smoke damn near $100.
Me personally,
weed?
no, but I know people that would.
No, I'm saying your personal consumption rate.
Oh no. I'm good with a there and back. I'm good with 2.
So
I'll
one up
smoke
and one back.
half and then half and then half and half.
And what about you? You doing an hour and a half drive, pre-rolled?
I would probably roll an hour and a half drive. Like just one trip is an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I would probably roll like maybe 4 to be safe, but I would still have my weed bag just in case.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
But no, because depending on where I'm at and how long I'm gonna be there for,
That's
you
true.
know what I mean?
I'm not talking about the duration of being there. I'm just only talking about that hour and a half drive. Just so you just hour and a half going up in the car by yourself, pre-rolled, infinite amount of pre-rolls.
I'll probably just smoke one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
1.5 maybe.
All right,
Yeah.
that makes sense. That's fine. This is when y'all start talking about, all right, I'm in the car for an hour and a half and I'm knocking down 4 at a time. I'm like, how do you ain't got no brain at that point. You just driving like jelly in this bitch. Like, it don't even make sense. But we're going to, y'all didn't come in high today, so I'm not going to attack y'all. So I'm going to be cool. Because I was going to have
crazy.
a whole.
What if I did?
Then I was going to ask a bunch of weed related questions.
Go ahead.
Like,
Oh yeah, because I did smoke before. I always smoke before I come in.
oh yeah, we know that. So
Go ahead.
my question is, why is it
Yeah.
if this is a serious question, because I get irritated with this. Weed smokers feel like it's completely okay. Y'all just had a whole conversation about driving for an hour and a half and niggas needing to smoke a blunt and a half, 2, 3, and that's like everybody's cool with it. Mm-hmm. But if I was to be like, yo, I want to drink a half a fifth on my way anywhere, and niggas would be like, bro, you are nuts. You would be an alcoholic. If I was, it's not different. It's the same shit. You'll be inebriated. It's the same shit.
I would do it too.
And our reason why I say it's the same shit is if I was to smoke weed, I would be way more fucked up than if I was to drink, because I have built up a tolerance for the drinking the same way you built up a tolerance for weed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can handle it because you do it a lot, but that does not mean that it's still not dangerous. Right. Why is it that anytime I have discussions with people that like to smoke weed, now mind you, if
under the influence, I like to state that.
Well, you don't drive at all because you won't fix your car.
Yeah,
anyway.
How do you do that?
You got the fuck.
But he got a nice ass car too. That's what make it crazy. No, yo, that's my thing. And then they get so defensive. Like, niggas that smoke weed. Like, it's like, if I was to get as defensive as y'all get about smoking that I get with drinking, I mean, like if I meet with me drinking, y'all would be like, yo, you got a problem. But people that smoke weed, y'all always get so offended when I be like, or people of my ilk will be like, yo, certain times it's not for weed. And niggas be like, nah, yo, I gotta get up in the morning to smoke. I gotta smoke on my way to work. I gotta smoke at lunchtime. And I'll be like, bro, why can't weed just be when you get home and kick it? Like, I get home, all right, I don't drink during the day. I don't drink in the morning. When I get home, I don't even drink during the week anymore because I know I get too comfortable with that shit. I'll start drinking every night. Every night I'll be drinking. And then next thing you know, I'm just spending more and more and more on alcohol. Can y'all explain to me why y'all get so defensive about it? And why y'all can't admit that it's a problem issue, bro?
Well, I don't get defensive about it because I'm an advocate for drinking and driving. Sorry.
No shit.
It is what it is. I'm a huge. I mean, I'm a. Oh yeah. No, not me. Yeah, me. I'm a big dog. No, I'm an advocate for drinking and driving. Like I don't get angry about it at all. Like, I actually prefer to drink than smoke and drive. Yeah, I feel like I can control it more. I feel like I can control my consumption of alcohol more than I control my consumption of weed. Now, it's nothing wrong with a little. I mean, I'm giving myself up. I used to always leave the house with a cup, you know what I mean, or something in my cup and drive, and I'd be fine. It was whether it was on the way to work or whether it was on the way anywhere. I always had a cup. So I don't know who you getting that information from or why people would be upset with you, but I say why not?
Just people in general. I just feel like there should be an equal level of caution in indulging in anything
Always.
that takes away, you know what I mean, it's cool. I don't knock nobody for smoking. You know what I mean? I that's the reason why I fucking got this space. Cause I felt like it'd be easier for guests and people to come in here, smoke, chill, versus us having an office space and it'd be a problem. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in my home podding, nobody can say shit. You know what I mean? But when it's like an everyday, all day thing, that shit worries me. Cause I'd be like, damn, like you can't say no, you can't back away from it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's a problem. It really will get a hold of you. And I mean, if you love people, you know, if you like I love my cousin, I love y'all. So it'd be like, I'd be concerned, be like, man, you know, be careful with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
As you should. That's why I tell people every time they leave, be safe. You know what I mean? I always tell people, be safe. Wherever you driving to, don't matter if you're driving home, if you're driving around the corner, be safe. Because I know what you're going to do when you're going to get in the car. You going to drink or you going to smoke while you driving? Because that's the type of people I deal with. But
just get a soda and a sandwich, yo, and don't have either. Like you can just drink some unsweet tea if that's what it is.
There's no fun in that.
Yeah, I guess not.
Now you can have tea, but put some alcohol in it.
No, you don't need that. You don't need none of that shit. Hey, Kate, so what do you feel about it?
I mean, to be honest, like, I feel like I don't get defensive about it. Like, I feel like it depends on, that person's, like, tolerance. You know what I mean? Like,
your tolerance.
I have a high tolerance for a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I do have a high tolerance for weed. And
you smoke a lot.
I do smoke a lot. You know what I mean? But, like, even before that, like, I feel like even when I first started, like, I was goofier. You know what I mean? But it didn't really, like, affect and it didn't impair me much,
Goofy.
Yeah, I was goofier.
I just feel like you've always been a fun-loving person, and I don't necessarily feel like you're any more or less than you were. I feel like you're the same exact person since the first day I met you.
Yeah, I started, like, my little smoking phase, like, in between, like, before, when we first started hanging out, I was, like, a drinker for real.
No, I remember.
Yeah. And then, like, a couple
There's no way to forget that.
Yeah.
And then, and then, of course, being in our company, we bring around so many different types of people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, it just naturally happened. I forgot who ended up being the smoker. Oh, Pill ended up being the smoker because me and Will drank strictly and smoked cigarettes. So, it's crazy because now Will don't smoke cigarettes, but he drinks 10 times more than he used to, which is really bad. But then Pill, was you always smoking when you first came around?
I smoked,
or you started smoking?
I used to smoke cigarettes real heavy. I had this conversation the other day. I was a Black and Mild smoker, then I left Black and Milds and went to cigarettes, and I was down smoking a half a pack a day in cigarettes. And I started vaping. And then between cigarettes and weed, so it was always cigarettes and weed.
That's crazy.
And liquor.
And it's like, for me, I mean, man, depression. I would only say depression and comfort. Liquor is that for me. So, like, and I really do have to force myself, because there be times during the week I'll be like, I want to drink so bad. And I just, it makes me mad when I get that thought in my head, I gotta drink and I gotta drink. That shit pisses me off. I'm like, yo, chill, nigga. Friday's coming. You know what I'm saying? When Friday comes, you can drink all you want. But like, if it's Tuesday or Wednesday or even Thursday, I think Thursday's like the worst day. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like not. Every now and then I'll break and I might have a drink, and it's not a weekend, but I really try my best to not, because I really will notice how I'll get a fifth and I'll drink most of the fifth in that one night. And it's just me by myself on a couch watching TV. Like, that's crazy. A nigga shouldn't drink half a fifth by themselves. Like, of like 90 proof whiskey, 100 proof. I'm just tossing them back like it's water. Like, that shit be bad, bro. I'm concerned for myself.
Well, they say people drink and smoke to, as you said, depression and something else you just said, but they say that alcohol, people only drink and smoke to mask how they're feeling based on how their day went or how their life is going. Now, in that situation, I think people shouldn't do it, because all you're doing is pacifying what you're running away from instead of facing it. And now if drinking is just a hobby, then that's just one thing. That's your hobby. Do your thing. But if you're doing it just to pacify something that you got going on in your life, that's never good because you'll never kick the habit of drinking or smoking or whatever.
Nah, for sure. I definitely, for my side, it's not necessarily me avoiding a problem. I'm not that guy. I love attacking problems and knocking stuff out and dealing with it. So like, but what I will say is, when it comes down to depression, it might be loneliness, or it might be you just feel separated from the world. You know what I mean? I'm in the house, and to the other point of I'd be too lazy to even want to go out, link up with niggas. I'll be like, yo, I'm about to put my feet up, eat this food, get my fat boy shit, eat my favorite wings, some lemon pepper wings, and I'm gonna guzzle this drink, smoke me some cigar, watch these TV shows, get my laugh on. And it's like a routine, like, you know what I mean? Once I get to a certain level of drunk, I'm like, yep, time to go to bed. And I turn the TV off, and I go, and I knock out, and I wake up the next morning, and I always feel like, I gotta change my life.
Oh, no.
I always wake up the next morning and be like, this ain't right, nigga. Like, you gotta do something different. You know what I mean?
I don't feel the same about smoking, like, I don't know. Like, I'm such a hippie, you know what I mean? And it's not even like a thing of like I need it all the time. Like, I know, like...
You don't wake up with the cardboard box mouth? You wake up and you be like, I hate that. I hate that when I wake up with the cardboard box mouth. Your mouth tastes like you just fucking licked on a bunch of boxes and shit.
That's why you go to bed with water next to you.
That's true, too.
I drink water all the time. That's all.
And you still do. But like I said, it seems like you don't have the same experience I have with smoking. Yeah. So I understand why you don't smoke like that.
Yeah,
because I don't have the same reaction. You know what I mean? Like, I feel I'm chilling. Like,
or it could be what you smoking too.
That's true. It's a
she smokes. You wrap your shit in cigars, right?
I smoke backwards.
Yeah,
but it's the weed. You got indicas, you got hybrids, and then there's like so many. You got the terpenes. Yep. It's a whole science behind that shit. I got books and shit about it.
Did you say hymines?
What?
Hymines? You said
terpenes,
limeines.
I'm just asking. I'm not even trying to be funny. Is it a hymine? What's a hymine?
I don't remember saying that.
But my bad. So it's just terpene. What's terpene?
It's broken down to a lot of different words that I can't pronounce. I'm not going to embarrass myself and try to.
My nigga.
So, but like each strain has like a different percentage of each one, and kind of like some makes you happy, some makes you calm, some get you sleepy. Like I told you, I use mine for medicinal and shit. Like I have really bad cramps and shit, and sometimes I don't feel like rolling, but I know that's like the thing that's going to give me instant relief.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, but sometimes I gotta do it. You know?
Ever try sex?
Anyways, we're not going to go into different ways.
I've heard dick could help relieve that pain.
We're talking about weed right now, so we're going to stick to that. We're not talking about how I relieve my cramps.
Just a question, man. Just a question.
But ultimately, I know me. I know I also have a oral fixation. So
hello.
Sometimes
it was coming. I knew that shit was coming.
Hello. I was trying to be an adult here, guys.
All right, my bad. Back to Kate. My bad.
So sometimes I know I have a morning routine. I get my coffee. I get my blunt. Sometimes I do drive and smoke and shit. But if I know hey, I got a long drive. Maybe I don't want to smoke. Maybe I'll bring some goldfish or grapes with me or some shit. So that way I have something so that way I only gotta put the blunt in my mouth instead. Right.
I respect that.
Yeah. It's kind of sometimes it's a good job to me. Sometimes I'm stressed. Sometimes I'm in pain. That's what I use my weed for.
Yeah, I be wanting. I need to get on that lane. When I get stressed out, I'll be like, I need a drink. But I don't never get that way. When I'm stressed, I just be irritated. I be wanting to call niggas and curse.
Yeah, see, I don't get
But-
like that.
Try
But
weed.
maybe try. Yeah, weed.
Word.
Try weed.
I
I don't want none of that.
I was
This is
like,
just-
no, he be having bad experiences.
I have really bad experiences
and
on
that's
weed.
fine, but like
Not
she.
that's fine.
Once again, here we go. Here we go. This is back to another camera on me, sir. I'm sorry. Yo, this is another problem I have with niggas on weed. Niggas stay trying to get you to be on some shit. Niggas will tell you, yo, I had bad experiences, yo. Yo, I break out in the highs when I smoke weed. But yo, try this weed. No, nigga, it don't work. It ain't for me. Let's not do it. But no, yo, I'm serious. Yo, but you gonna no, nigga.
Different kinds
Nah,
of weed.
no,
do different-
no
That's
means
true,
no
but
pill.
yeah, I'm never gonna make anybody like you had a bad experience. I ain't gonna.
Experiences, plural.
Yeah, experiences. So I
Thank
ain't
you.
gonna force that shit
She
on
act like
you.
it happened one time. No,
I'm
nigga. And
trying. I'm on your side, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Damn. Let me stop.
Yeah, see now you done made her smoke.
See what you did.
see what you done did,
See
nigga.
what you done did.
You done stressed me out.
You done stressed her out in the way she got smoke.
I gotta smoke.
You can't.
Forgot what the fuck I was saying.
So like, while she's figuring her life out, like let's just move on to some shit, to some real life shit. You know what I mean? All right. So I am currently, what we call it, dating.
Okay.
I don't know what we
Courting.
call this. Courting. Hey, I like that word.
Courting.
I like that word. Or attempting to court, or attempting to, build something with somebody.
Okay.
I am in a weird space that I hate being in.
Yeah.
Where if you don't know if the person like you or not,
Okay.
you know what's going on. Like y'all used to talk every day, the good morning text. You know what I'm saying? The all of the beautiful stuff.
Yeah, honeymoon.
And then
phase.
now, yeah, but I mean, we ain't even
not
talking
even
for
honeymoon.
a month and a
Yeah.
half, nigga. Like
Oh.
we killed the honeymoon stage in 2 weeks. Like now I don't get no morning text no more. I don't hear no sexy shit. It's just like we talking like two old niggas on a bus stop. Like every time we talk to each other, if we talk to each other.
Right.
I don't understand what's going on. So like all right, so this is how I normally deal with shit back when I was younger, and this is not the right way to deal with shit.
All right.
I would just ghost this motherfucker. I would just be gone. I'd be out, I'd be on to the next thing. I'm trying to be a mature adult, trying to turn over a new leaf and trying to give, because if you want different results, you gotta try something different.
Gotta do something
So I'm thinking maybe this is something I need to give more time. So have you guys experienced this before?
Mm-hmm.
If so, how did you deal with it? So let's start with Pill this time.
All right. So, have I dealt with that in particular? Yes, I've dealt with that. And like you said, I was different. The younger me would have like pressed it, like, hey, what's going on? You good? Or put extra energy on my side into the situation to see if it's something I'm doing, or if or just to put the extra energy out there. Me personally now, I kind of would just ride the wave. You know what I mean? If I'm not gonna put nothing extra out there, because at the end of the day, if a person likes you, they're gonna put whatever energy into it that they need to put into it based on the person that you are. So I'm not. I wouldn't. So my advice would be, just keep doing you. Keep being you. Don't ghost them though. Just, put the same energy you've been putting into it. And if the energy is reciprocated, it will be. If it doesn't, you know what situation you're in.
But that's taken away from TV time for me. Cause I could be indulged in some, like I'm behind on a bunch of shows right now. Cause I'm trying to give this person, attention. I'm trying to show respect. And, you know what I mean? But I feel like if I just get rid of this person, not saying get rid. I'm sorry. That's cause that's mean. That's me. Don't laugh, cuz. What I'm saying is, if I could just let this person go, I could get caught up on my shows and be in a better emotional space. Is that wrong?
No,
I'm wrong.
It's
Go
not,
ahead, Pill. I'm
it
sorry.
It is kind of wrong, but you don't have to like stop the things that you like to do to pursue another person. Still do all the things that you like to do. Like don't stop doing that. Because eventually they gonna hit you and say, "Hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm watching my show." Mm-hmm. And if they want to be into the shit that you into, then they gonna force their way into that space. regardless of what you're doing.
That's deep.
Regardless of what you're doing. Like, it don't matter what you're doing. You could be, I mean, that's like you said, you're watching your show, you drinking, whatever the case may be. They gonna hit you and say, hey, what you doing?
I like that. So what you saying is no more dates. Don't do no more dates. Just don't call. And then when they call, just say, hey, I'm watching movies and TV. If that's what you want to do, you come over here kind of vibe.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying still extend it. Hey, would you like to do this today? And if the answer is no, cool. All right, well, I'll be in the crib. I'll be watching This Is That and the Third. Right. Or I'm doing This Is That and the Third.
So you saying continue doing all of the same shit that I'm doing.
Do what makes you happy.
Do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
But I like both of them. Like, I like talking to the person. I really enjoy that person's company. We laugh. We have a good time. Mm-hmm. However, I really also like watching TV and movies and minding my own fucking business. This is the downside of 40 something. Like, when you get in your 40s, you cool with yourself. You be finding the shit that make you happy. I could do the same routine every weekend from now till infinity and be fucking ecstatically fucking happy. You know what I'm saying? So I just be kind of in a space where I'm concerned with, like, damn, like, I just don't feel like the person gives a shit. So it just kind of like, I start feeling like, well, shit, let me go back to doing what I was doing. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But
Kate, what you thinking?
I actually experienced this with my last little situationship. So, we were having like a good little vibe or whatever, but like, I just needed to know, like, am I doing too much? Like, what's going on? Where do I stand? You know what I mean? So I'm very direct. So I asked him, and he wasn't necessarily giving me he wasn't really giving me an answer. He was bouncing around it and shit. I'm like, yo, just tell me what's up, Like, if it's this, tell me it's this. That's all I'm asking. So just be honest with me.
Right.
And because he wasn't, I just ended it. Like, I feel like you playing with my feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now, like, he's randomly hitting me up. It's very annoying. Like, but... I'm not asking you to tell me what I want to hear. I'm just asking for honesty, because I'm like, at the end of the day, I could want the same shit,
Or, see, I was telling one of my own girls, I was telling her about the situation, and she was just pretty much, I forgot what the fuck she said. She said something really smart, and then I was just like, bro, I'm just going, all right, being direct sometimes is a little too much, because it'll be like, because the first thing a nigga gonna say is, oh, it's only been like a month, and you be like, I ain't asked you to be my wife, nigga. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck, what is we doing here? You know what I mean? Because once again, my time can be invested. I'm always thinking about the quality of my time, like what my time could be doing, because I have so much shit on my plate. So I really do want any interaction I have with a person to kind of have a certain energy to it.
Yup. I
don't want to just be with somebody and it's like no energy, like, you know what I mean? There ain't no passion. I'm like, I could chill. Me and her could be in a weird space forever as long as we fucking, but ain't no fucking going on. You ain't even jiggling my balls. I ain't getting no hand job. Like, damn, you ain't even giving a nigga a kiss for real. Like, it's starting to get boring, and it's starting to feel like, I don't know, bro. But I just kind of wanted to talk about it because I've been through this before, and I'd be like, bro, every time I get in this place, I really just be, I kind of do the same thing. I really just kind of drop the person, you know what I mean? And I'm trying not to, because I feel like, well, maybe there might be something on the other side of this that might be special, but I don't know.
You can always flip it back on his head too. You can always, you know what I mean, take a step back. Not saying leave that person alone, whatever the case may be. Take a step back and then have those questions come to you. Hey, I've been noticing a disconnect or whatever. She might come to you and say, I've been noticing this disconnect. You ain't been doing this lately. You ain't been doing that. Well, I'm only doing what you're doing. I'm giving you the same energy you've been giving me. So are we pursuing something or are we not? Because if we not, then I continue doing what I'm doing. You continue doing what you're doing. So you can always do it in that perspective too.
That's cool. All right. What was the most complicated relationship situation you've ever been in? This time I'm gonna kick it to you, Kate.
Damn.
Complicated relationship situation.
I've had a lot of complicated situations.
But this is what I don't understand. You're such not the complicated person. Not saying I'm not
Right.
saying. You know, I'm saying you're such an easygoing person.
I am.
I don't understand how. And I'm easygoing too, so I don't understand how we get caught up in these situations.
Facts. Because we are very similar. Like,
Yeah,
at
like
the end of the day, like, I'm a very much, like, I hung out with my friend yesterday. Like, we just, and this is just like a friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's like, let's hang out. You know, we've been trying to kick it for a while. I'm like, yo, just give me a date and a time. I'm there. I'm that type of person. So he's like, Friday. I'm like, I'm free after 5. Bet we got ramen. You know what I mean? So it was real cool. So I'm very much that type of person. But any other time, I'm at home. I'm watching movies. I told you I'm a binger. I'm playing video games. Like, I'm catching up on work shit. I'm smoking. Like, I'm vibing. I'm very, like, a very just peaceful, like, person. You know what I mean? But I like to do stuff, you know?
Nah, I respect that.
So yeah, so my most complicated, and that I think is so crazy that I'm so understanding, and I'm very direct. I like to communicate. So it's crazy how my shit just don't work out. So everything is complicated. Like,
Nah, facts.
I'm very simple. I'm not necessarily ready for a relationship. Like, if we get physical, we get physical. That's all I want. Like, I want to be friends. We got a connection. We fucking. We coolin'. If we like watching TV together, we can watch TV together. If we foodies, we can go out to eat. If we cool, we can go to concerts and shit. Like, you know, there's levels, but it just, niggas just don't get it. Niggas make things weird, man.
Yeah.
Because niggas be wanting more than what a situation is called for sometimes.
That's true.
That
That
is
is the
what it
majority of the case.
I feel I'm gonna take it a step further. I feel like niggas, women and men, a lot of times will bite off more than they can handle. You know what I'm saying? So like they'll want a casual situation, but then get into a whole relationship and then be trying to back out of the relationship to get back to the, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like niggas be so much bitches, they'll get into a whole relationship just so they can fuck.
I can see
And
that.
then when you fuck, now it's like you mad because now this person didn't catch whole feelings, but it's like, bitch, you brought flowers and did all of this over the top shit to get somebody attention and then get them locked in because you just wanted some pussy instead of just coming out and telling somebody, yo, I just want fuck. Or like a girl will want a relationship but will just be fucking because she just want to have a nigga close, and she thinking that, oh man, once the nigga gets this pussy, he gonna fall in love.
That makes sense because a male or woman has to go into any situation knowing exactly what they want and not, you know, because if you go into a situation blind, you're just going to take whatever's given, and then that's just not okay. So I was getting ready to say that dudes are only going into every situation with one thing on their mind, and that's fucking. But, and sometimes it takes, and then again, it's not even that, because then it takes for that female to say, hey, I'm only here for this, and then that'll make a nigga mad or whatever the case may be. So then you're dealing with, then you have to decide, am I dealing with a mature person or an immature person? So it really takes two mature people to get together and say, this is what I'm only here for, and that's just what it's got to be. But if you have a mature person and an immature person, that'll never work. That'll never work at all, ever, never. So it's just...
More. All right, so do you feel like you found what's the word for it? Do you feel like you've ever found your soulmate? Yes or no? So I'll go with Pill this time. Have you felt like you met your soulmate?
I have. I felt like I did.
Let's not get into it. We're gonna move on to Kate. Because I'm trying to save his life right now. I'm trying to save your life.
Okay.
So go ahead. All right. So Kate, what's yours?
Nah. I feel like, you know, I've had like strong connections and stuff like that, but now I don't feel like I've met my soulmate. Like, you know.
Yeah. All right. That was for a long time. I felt like I met my soulmate, and then I realized that the person that I thought was my soulmate. Oh man, I feel like I met my soulmate, but I feel like my soulmate is stuck in a trauma loop or some shit like that. So it's like you can see how special that person is to you, but you can also see how they are like running their life into the ground. And it's just sad, and they just don't, you know, they won't listen to you because they got whatever they got going on. So they kind of in a space. So I'll just say it like that.
I like that.
But like, you know, and it's crazy because you feel like that person is your soulmate. They feel the same way to a certain extent, but then and I'm only speaking about myself. I can't speak on nobody else. But y'all just not connected. So that person ends up being like off. So then it's like you living your life where you know where your soulmate is, but you just trying to find something else. You know what I mean? Hopefully there's another soulmate. Maybe there's somebody else you could connect with and just build a life with. And I think my whole life sounds sad. All right, let me not.
No, that makes sense. I could see that too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna stay out of that conversation, but
smart idea, smart guy, smart pill. But I like that.
It 100% made sense. I like that.
Word. All right. So this week, Kendrick Lamar dropped an album yesterday.
Fuck me. Is there anything else we can talk about?
We definitely can talk about. We can definitely talk about Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, which is coming up. Oh, but before we do that, let's talk about the album.
Or not.
Or we can just talk about the album. Come on, Pill.
So how was the week, y'all? Y'all week was good.
Come on, bro. I know you at least gave it the one by. You gave it the once over. You hated it that much?
Nah, I didn't. All right, let's talk about it.
Yo, all right. Initial impression. Obviously, Pill's initial impression was ill. Do I have to listen to this? Because that's literally what he told me when I called him this morning and said, listen to it. Do I have to? Yo, I'm telling you, you're going to love it. No, my God. So that was his initial impression. My initial impression was, oh shit, the album came out. There's an album. Who had an album? Who told this nigga he could make an album? All right, whatever. And I forgot he's a grown ass fucking man with kids and a wife. So highs and lows. I'll go first. Obviously, Pill doesn't want to get into that right now, but I'll make him do it. Yo, production is a really big high. The production is crazy on here. Mm-hmm. I think he did a stellar job on the production. The next thing is a high. He didn't do what Kendrick Lamar normally does, which is crazy voices and weird intros and a whole lot of abstract talk.
He did a little bit.
It was a little bit, but it was still on some gangster shit. Number 3, he got on some gangster shit in this bitch. It was nothing but some West Coast murder, death, homicide niggas on this motherfucker album talking that West Coast shit talk, and I was blown away. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't even know Kendrick was in that street shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was really taken aback by that. The next thing I thought is that I felt like this album is a rap album for regular niggas like me. I feel like this is the first time he made an album for me. Like the first time he wasn't trying to put his piece of work in the museum, in the Smithsonian, or you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, all right, yo, yeah, y'all niggas want some shit here. Here you go, dumb niggas. This is for y'all. I'm speaking right to you now. Like, you know what I mean? And I felt like he addressed a lot of shit on the album. Man, and I thought it was beautiful. I really, really thought. And then, like, you know, when you got Heart 6 and he makes these really heartfelt stories, and he's talking about his experiences and his time with TDE, and talks about his best friend that's his business partner and his manager. And then, you know what I mean? It's just so much stuff. I really felt like, man, he really went for it. And then when I say some street shit, like if y'all look up the guest artist that was on here, it ain't nothing but a bunch of street niggas. It's like Killer 6626. That's one of them niggas' names. And the other nigga name is Sniped Them Out 153. It'd be like, yo, some crazy
sounds like some
West Coast murder hobo shit. So like, why is the camera on Pill and he's not even talking? Pill just smoking. Yo, this nigga is hilarious. I thought the album was beautiful, man. Like I don't have any lows. It's only 12 records. So it wasn't long
at all.
The songs are normal length, like normal hip hop records. They're 4 and 5 minutes. There's no 1 minute and 30-second records. Beautiful body of work, man. Beautiful. And I think the last high I will say, because as much as I've given high praise to all of Kendrick's album, this album has actual replay value for me. You know what I mean? Whereas none of his other albums that I ever want to go back and listen to ever again. And that's where I walked away from this album going, holy shit, you actually made something that I want to listen to over and over and over again. Like, did you really want to listen to Pimp a Butterfly over again?
No, not that one. But there's other like songs that I like.
Albums. We not talking about songs.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's other albums that I
What's
replayed.
your favorite Kendrick Lamar album? Take your time, baby. Ain't nobody rushing you.
Don't do me like that.
His catalog is so vast with 6 albums. He's only got like
I
6.
did like Damn a lot. I do feel like I replayed that.
That
for
was
a bit.
his most commercially.
Yeah.
That was his most commercial album. I get you on that, but no, I hear you.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I didn't know we were actually, like, I listened to it once over while I was, like, getting ready and stuff like that. So, and then I was surprised. I was like, Dag, like, it ended already? Like, I wanted to go back and listen to it and stuff like that. So, but I didn't, if I would have known we was going to talk about it, I would have, like, really been paying attention for real. But nah, but I'm also a Kendrick fan, you know what I mean? So, like, I do like Kendrick a lot. Like, I'm not always, like, super, like, I don't really be in, like, I guess pop culture like that. So sometimes I find out shit kind of late. I just happen to be on it when it came out.
Right.
So, like, even with the Drake and Kendrick shit, like, I listen to both. Like, I'm not the biggest Drake fan, but I listen to him, But I like Kendrick, and I listen to both, and...
No, I'm listening to you. Damn, I can't yawn.
Like, am I boring?
You're not boring me. I'm listening.
But now, like, listening to, like, his snapbacks to, like, Drake and stuff, like, I really enjoyed it. Like, it gets deep, and I don't know. I'm a fan, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the album.
Oh, yo, I have so many arguments pertaining to the Kendrick Drake beef, and at the end of the day, when I go back and listen to most of that shit, I like Drake shit better than I like Kendrick shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just real. But did Kendrick murder that nigga? Fuck yeah, that nigga did. Yeah. So it is what it is. Pill. All right, give me your highs and lows, Pill.
So I will say that I'm not a Kendrick fan. And I will agree with
that's
you.
Okay.
I will
I'm not
agree.
gonna yuck your yum.
Listen, I got a homeboy that loves Kendrick. It gonad strokes Kendrick, but I will agree that this particular album that he did, he actually gave it out to regular niggas. You know what I mean? It's like, here y'all go. You know what I mean? So I can say that this is something I can listen to again because it actually was pretty good. And I'm a sucker for samples. And with any album, any single, I'm just a sucker for samples, like good sounding samples. And I think one of my favorites on it was a Luther joint, the Luther sample. That shit was delicious. But I couldn't help but listen to this and hear. So I heard Kendrick, but I also heard Ice Cube at the same time. Like it was like that's all I could hear was Ice Cube. Like it was just like, yeah, this is Kendrick, but it's so much Ice Cube influence. Like for some reason, that's all I heard was a bunch of Ice Cube. But there's nothing wrong with that because I fuck with Ice Cube. I mean, and this was a West Coast. The production was all West Coast. Like that's legit was West Coast. It was good. It was good. I can say I'll give it another swing through because it was a regular album. It wasn't him throwing a bunch of, well, that's a lie. He was throwing a bunch of shots. He even went at Wayne.
A shitload of shots.
He went at Wayne, and I don't know if you saw the joint I sent you, but Wayne responded.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wayne responded, said Wayne pretty much said, yo, let me sleep. You know what I mean? Because y'all pretty much let me sleep because y'all don't want this beef. Pretty much is what he said. I'm actually really interested in what would happen if that beef kicked off, but that's just something we'll have to see if Kendrick responds. But I doubt he would. But as far as I feel like I said everything I wanted to say about it. The production is good. A bunch of Ice Cube influences. The samples were great. The production was good. I think the one low I had was the placement of the slow songs.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care for that too much because I guess because I was with West Coast music, I'm thinking of upbeat bounce, you know what I mean? And then it's like this upbeat bounce 3 songs and then this slow joint. And it's like skip. You know what I mean? But that's just what it was. That's just what it was for me. But other than that, all right, Kendrick, you got it, bro. I ain't beefing.
All right. So now my last question is, you had to rate this between 1 and 5 mics. You know what I'm saying? Kate, what would you give your first listen?
God.
My first listen, I give it a 4.2.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Pill? Oh my God. 1 in 5 mics.
Overall, I give it like a 3.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, I give it like a
Okay.
3.5. Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it 4 mics. I think he did a great job. I feel like if he had busted out, because he got about 2 hits on here. But if he could have squeezed out 2 more like really fire like dance joints, I feel like this would have been a classic album. But it's close to being a classic now. You know what I mean? Shout out to them for that. And like shout out to this nigga in 24 hours getting like, I'm looking on I was about to say Google Play Music. I was looking at YouTube Music, and they now show you like how many times it was played.
Really?
Them joints is like million plays, like all of them joints.
Amazing.
He killed it, man. So he's doing really well.
That's because he's on a hot. He hot right now. It's because of the Drake beef, and you know what I mean, the song that they're killing on the radio right now, like murdering.
Yeah.
I can't stand that fucking song no more.
Word.
They not like me or whatever the fuck it's called.
They not like us.
Yeah, that shit. But I can only imagine as soon as he dropped an album, that shit was gonna skyrocket because everybody wants to know what Kendrick's gonna say next.
Agreed.
Because of that. So I mean, I can't be mad.
All right. So all right, it's time for us to get up out of here. But before we do, you know what we gotta do, man. 10 things. All right, I wrote down 3 questions that we can do 10 things on, and I want you guys to decide. Here's the first one. Right. 10 things you to do, 10 things you need to do when you have sex for the first time. I'm not saying the first time you ever had sex. I'm just saying like when you meet, you met that person, y'all done flirted around, they done told you to come over, or you went over their house, and it's going down. 10 things you got to do. 10 things to put in your hoe bag.
Oh, that's
I feel like, and this is only for adults that own vehicles and have like shit in their life. So normally, if you are single,
you know it's gonna happen.
Nah, like you don't have a go bag,
spend the night bag type,
like a spend the night bag, like your whole bag.
I mean,
when you go over a bitch house and you don't. All right, 10 things to do when you go on a first date. So you got those 3. So it's first date, sex with that person the first time, or 10 things to put in the whole bag.
I thought. All right. Don't matter. Choose one.
Really, nigga?
I was gonna say, are you sure? Because I would have said the whole bag thing, but it's not like you don't know.
No, I mean, I'm a spitball, whatever.
I kind of want to go with the whole bag.
Then let's do the whole bag.
Let's do the whole bag. All right, 10 things.
Let's spend the night bag.
10 things you put into the whole bag. All right, so I'm gonna start with number 10. I feel like before we put anything in the bag, you need to make sure you have. All right. If you a slick nigga, have a dope bag. So like, if you come in, first of all, don't bring the bag in when you first come in to have sex with the girl for the first time. Let me just give you a little bit of if she come in and invite you over to Netflix and chill, and then you come in with a whole bag.
A bag.
I mean,
with the PlayStation in it. Your favorite movies.
That's not what you put in a whole bag, but that's actually kind of gangster. Yo, putting a game system in the whole bag, that's not a whole bag. That's I'm starting a relationship bag. Like that's a lot. But make sure you get like a stylish small bag, like not small as in a grocery store bag, but you don't want big as a suitcase. So you want like a small kind of duffel bag type joint, and it's really just for like overnight clothes. So the more stylish it is, the more shorty will look at you and be like, okay, all right, what's that? That's a dope looking dog. And when you keep it in the trunk of the car or the back seat, it always look kind of fire. You know what I mean? And I would always suggest you keep it in the trunk, because in Baltimore niggas, they be busting windows and taking shit just because, especially if it's a nice looking bag. Yeah. So that's number 10. Get a nice bag. Don't just get no corny ass weirdo shit.
That makes sense.
All right, number 9, Kate.
Yeah. I definitely complimented a guy on the bag. I'm like, oh, it's a really nice bag. Smart.
You get a lot of pussy. That's exactly what bitches started thinking. Hey, you get a lot of pussy, nigga. You out here with a whole fucking prepared bag? Like,
I didn't think that.
oh, okay.
But I would say toothbrush, toothpaste. I think that's like a number one.
Yeah,
like,
that's definitely. Hygiene stuff is super important.
Facts.
Super important. I definitely respect that. Yeah. All right, Pill, number 8.
Yo, you definitely want to make sure you put the clean drawers in there. Make sure you got the clean drawers and a nice little fit in there. Nah, in fact, fuck it. Put the clean drawers in there. Make sure the clean drawers is in there. 'Cause you don't want to go over there and then put on the same drawers you took off the night before. Put them on the next morning. That's kind of dirty. You know what I mean? Especially if you took a shot.
Depends, man. Sometimes you just go free ball out this bitch. What do you? I mean, I respect what you're saying. I'm not trying to take that away from you, but
I'm just saying this is if
you
you pack in the bag though.
Yeah,
I mean, if you pack in the bag, you put the drawers in the bag.
Okay. All right. Lube and condoms. Yo, make sure that you have a discussion beforehand while you're doing your freaky talk, right? You on the phone with shorty. This is a great way to segue into it. It's like, yo, what's your brand of condoms? Because every woman can't really take the same shit. So now, if you a real G, you just get like a little case and then get like 5 of each kind. Get you like 5 of the lambskins, 5 of the rib, 5 of the. If you really want to be a gangster about it, but this you'll know you damn professional. Like you fucking bitches for money. This bitch. But I would say cool way to get in a great conversation. Find out what kind of condoms she prefers and works best with her, and then get lube. Put it in a bag. Always keep a fresh box. My recommendation, I keep a box in the bedroom. I keep a box in the glove compartment. I keep a box in the go bag. I keep multiple packs just in case, because you never know. And when I lived alone, I used to keep stashes of condoms all around my apartment. You know what I'm saying? So, because you never know. So anyway.
Yes. And over east, there was condoms everywhere.
Yeah, you did.
Condoms fucking
you
everywhere.
Did for sure.
How the hell did you get shorty pregnant on my 35th? But anyway, we ain't gonna get into that. Shout out to Lil Father.
That went home.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to Lil Father.
Fat. We at number 6. You at number 6, Key.
Yeah. If we doing condoms and whatnot, then I would even say, like, you know, if they're into like that stuff, you can do blindfolds and whatnot, those scarves. You know, maybe some handcuffs or whatever. Okay. You can put that into a little go bag.
So if a guy was to come over and he broke out some handcuffs and a blindfold, you'd be cool with that?
Before, yeah.
My nigga, man. I fuck with you, y'all. I fuck with you. You're a real nigga, man.
I am.
You're a real nigga. All right, Pill. Number 5. Once you put the handcuffs and blindfold and the lambskin condoms in, what's next?
I don't know how you follow that up. I mean, that's gangster right there.
The machine gun dildo. You can always put that in there.
Whoa.
Interesting, because you know. I mean, that's a conversation you have. You know what I mean? If you got toys to bring to the party, bring toys to the party. That's what's up. I would say bring some smell goods with you.
Yes.
Bring some smell goods with you.
Good job. I didn't even think about that.
Good answer.
But always keep your small little smell good on you. I feel
some oil or some cologne that you think you or that young lady would like, or wherever the case, or man, however you, no beef. But some smell goods. Some smell goods to, you know what I mean, to tie it all together. For sure.
All right. So I think that's was that number 5 or was it number 4?
I'm not counting.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say number 4 for me. I definitely feel like with after the smell goods comes a pistol. Always gotta if you are leaving out of the safety of your own home and you are dealing with young ladies, like sometimes, all the time, it's important to have your safety be paramount. So, you know, carry you a little. Now we don't need no big ass goddamn Desert Eagle, nigga. But get you a little Glock or something, you know what I'm saying, a little 22 something. Put it in your bag. Make sure it is well, just make sure you keep something for your safety. But don't take it out the bag. Don't be twirling it around and be like, yeah, girl, let me show you my pistol. Like, nah, I don't do all that shit. Just keep it tucked. Keep it wrapped up in something. You know what I mean? Bottom of the bag or in a little secret compartment. Always do that. I've heard some horror stories, even in celebrities, saying, you know, hey, you spent the night with a girl and, you know, another nigga come in or something happened. So it's like, it's kind of important that you protect yourself. I hate that we have to live in that world, but it's the world we live in. So number 3.
I agree. Same on the women's end as well. You know, gotta protect yourself. Can't just be going in any situation. What was I gonna say? I would say, Dad, how you follow up with protection? That was such a good one. Just trying to bring awareness to protection, your safety. I would do maybe you know. You can bring your little vices if you're a drinker. You can put your little drinks. If you're a smoker, you can bring Yeah. No, wait, what? No.
Get you some miniatures. I was thinking little, you know what I mean? Little thing of miniatures or something like that. That would be hard.
Exactly.
All right.
That's tough.
All right, Coke lines. You crazy.
Yeah.
No, I was saying you took mine.
I mean,
I took yours. I heard
mine.
Coke lines.
I mean, if that's what you into,
No.
I mean, listen.
All right.
A little booger sugar never hurt no more.
Yeah, facts. Pill, you got number 2.
All right, number 2. I think it's all the way up down. I think it's all the way down to the pull up too. I think you want to pull up listening to some fly music too, some nice R&B. You know what I mean, to get the situation from start to finish. You know what I mean?
So you gonna have a thumb drive, or you gonna have like a Bluetooth speaker? So how you bringing the vibes?
If you pull, I mean, obviously you're gonna pull up in the car. You're gonna have it pull. Ooh, the mixtape. Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to play it on.
Yeah. I mean, you pulling up in the car. You know what I mean? You're gonna have whatever music you listening to in the car, and put a Bluetooth speaker in the bag. Why not? Put a Bluetooth speaker in the bag, and then you whip out the Bluetooth speaker. You know, say, listen, don't worry about it. I got the music. Pull out the Bluetooth speaker. Put on a nice little playlist. There you go.
Kate, if a dude came to your house and he pulled out his own Bluetooth speaker, he was like, yo, I'm about to lay it down. That's the reason
better
why.
be some fire ass music.
I'm just saying, you pull out the Bluetooth speaker, now you can listen to
Because if that shit's whack.
Oh yeah, now you gotta have a good.
Shut out of here.
You gotta have a good taste in
What the fuck
music.
you doing? Yeah, facts.
If you pull that move, you gotta have a good taste in
have
music.
It's got to be a fire playlist.
If it's a fire ass play with it, I fucks with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah,
But it's not, if that shit's whack,
If
I'm
it's
gonna laugh
trash,
at you.
Or if it don't fit the mood, it's like, nigga,
What are we doing here?
Yo, one last thing, number 1, and this is only for my real players. Like, if you're a real fly nigga, bring a candle. Like, get a crazy smelling candle that, like, be smart about it. Don't come bringing your masculine wood musk man smell candle. No. You going over shorty house, so you find like something that smells really sexy that women are really love. Break that bitch out. You know, light that motherfucker up.
What would you think? Because I actually kind of like a more masculine scented candle. Like,
it's
so
like the eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus? That's like a stress relief.
You like
drink.
that? Yeah.
Like, it'd be like,
You like that?
Tuscan,
Like, what if I did like
they be
it?
having like Tuscan leather smell.
Nah,
like,
yeah, like
you know
I
what
like
mean?
like that like mahogany, like that like.
So you want that nigga to come over here and take over, huh?
I
I hear
actually
you.
like man
I love that.
cologne.
I like that.
Man.
Okay. Hey, I mean, normally girls be wanting the girly smelling shit. So I have done the candles thing before.
You gotta know your audience.
Yeah.
You
gotta know who you fucking with. Yeah,
for sure.
But I would definitely co-sign like, yo, there's nothing more that's gonna turn the girl on than being prepared.
No facts.
And then you just
like,
having,
he romantic. He brought a candle.
you brought the whole vibe in the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you bring some, like you said, the smell goods. Bring some massage oils.
That's what I said, Lou.
Yeah, like
That's not.
that's. I think that,
I'm about to
that's
massage something, girl. Yeah.
this nigga.
Yo, but that's actually gangster shit, and we whack because ain't none of us mentioned that shit during the 10 to 1.
It was in my head.
Massage oil is
Massage
fire.
oil, yeah,
mention?
and then even like a vibrator, like bringing that shit too. No facts.
I ain't gonna
only
lie
had
to you.
10.
I've actually thought about taking masseuse classes, not because I wanted to become a masseuse, but I just wanted to I want to learn how to really, you know what I mean? You start fucking with them girls, like they always want a massage anyway.
Yeah,
so you come and you start giving them that professional level shit. I want to be like that nigga that be on Instagram and he got them girls all half naked. Man, he be flipping them around and doing all that shit with all that lube. I like,
you know what? You right.
They like that.
Well, you said that. I thought about that guy was telling you about the at the chiropractor and shit that be stretching me out.
Yeah.
I mean, we be getting into some poses, man.
Yeah, buddy.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Stretching you out, huh?
Oh yeah, sir.
Yes, sir, ski.
Just hit record next time. Okay? Share with your boys.
Hey, as long as we splitting this OnlyFans money down the middle, let's get it cracking.
No, I see honorable. I got an honorable mention. You take shit. Now it's gone. Fuck it.
Honorable mention.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gone. No. Honorable mention. If it's somebody that you really feeling really like, take a nice little gift. Take a nice little gift.
I thought about that too.
Take a nice little gift, you know what I mean? Whether it be flowers or, I mean, if it's somebody that you really dealing with, take a nice little lingerie set, you know what I mean? Something like that.
That's so nice, yeah.
Yeah, why not some chocolate, you know what I mean? Something like that.
For sure,
Yeah. Get the moistness going, you know what I mean? Why not?
Wow. He said the moistness.
He's so thoughtful.
I mean, I tried. I mean, can't help.
I'm trying to get pheromones in a can. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to track now. Once I do that, they could be on this She come in and just be ready to row. You know what I mean? All right, with that being said,
the Sex Panther spray.
The Sex Panther. That sounds wild.
Nah, it's that Ron Burgundy shit.
Oh, for real? Well, with that being said, we gonna check y'all next week.
Work 60% of 100% of the time.
You nigga, that's crazy. All right, everybody, give your shout outs. We gonna go around the room. Kate, shout outs.
Damn, you ain't know my name. You
I got it. It came back. I lost it and it came back. I'm here for you, mama.
I'm here for you.
Shouts to y'all. Shout outs to y'all.
Yeah.
Shout outs to my friends. Shout outs to family.
Yeah.
Damn, the new friend get a shout out. It's going down.
Friends.
What?
All right.
Friends.
Oh, I thought you said, shout out to my friend. I was like, okay.
I never said anything about a new friend. I don't got no new friends.
No new friends.
No new friends. No new friends.
A room full of Drake fans.
Well,
It is what it is.
Shout out to my neighbor. Shout out to my haters.
Okay. Shout out to the haters.
Shouts to y'all. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Ooh.
all right. Pill.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to y'all if y'all listening, tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all if y'all lasted all this time listening to us goofballs. I mean, it was a good time, though. Great show. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Kate. Shout out to Cuzzo over there flipping the cameras back and forth. We appreciate you.
Wow.
Jesus
Really?
Christ. Shout out to Aries Lounge family. Shout out to the VVC Life family. Y'all know who y'all are. That's about it, man. Y'all be safe. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. And don't forget to say what y'all thankful for. I mean, it's life. Life ain't guaranteed every day, so just be thankful that you're here every day.
Pill, you doing Thanksgiving at your house?
Nah.
Damn, I ain't got nowhere to go for Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
All right. Fame said I missed the damn show. I was asleep. He said, "What up, gang? What's going on, Fame?
Hey, fam.
You can always go watch it back. In a few minutes. Shout out to the whole squad. Shout out to y'all too. I appreciate y'all. Man, 3 weeks in a row, huh?
Yeah.
So great. I love it.
We vibing.
You know what I'm saying? We even got a consistent engineer. This is a great little team we got going on here.
Love
so
it.
I can't wait. We got to get a camera for this nigga because he keep flipping around. Let me get a camera on his ass. Pause. But anyway, we love y'all. We appreciate everybody that's been tuning in, that's been pressing play. We gonna check y'all after the holidays. So we hope y'all get a chance to consume a lot of this stuff while you're on holiday. If you haven't done so, sign up on the Patreon. Yeah. We could use all the support we can get, not only for y'all watching and commenting, but also your monetary investment. So with that being said, we check y'all next time, 2 weeks from now. Peace.